Hi Scorpio, this is Alaya and welcome to your reading for the second half of May 2023. Alright, so we'll take a look at the energies you embody regarding love and first, and then we'll also take a look at the that your person's energy. Alright, so let's begin. Alright, so the first three cards for your energy here. Then we'll take another deck for your person's energy. Okay. Three cards for your person. Okay, then I'll be using this other deck, the Osho Zen Tarot, the Zen Tarot by Osho, to dive a little bit deeper into the relationship and take a look at the opportunity that this relationship brings to you, the challenge and the obstacle, the possible outcome, and also what you should be aware of. All right, so okay, this is going to be the opportunity, the challenge, then what you should be aware of, what you should know, and well, yes, for the outcome, let's use another deck, a different one. Okay, let's use this one. All right. So the outcome means, of course, it's all about probability. So what might happen if the conditions and the variables stay the same. Okay. All right. So this card is going to be for the outcome. So let's take a look at your energy, Scorpio. The Seven of Wands, Temperance, and the King of Swords. All right, so Scorpio, you don't feel safe in this relationship. You show up as very defensive, as something doesn't make you feel at ease or at peace with this Seven of Wands. So you're standing your ground on something. You're setting boundaries and you're protecting yourself from something. Yet the fact that we have the Temperance card here, it might be that also you're protecting your healing, because the Temperance is the card of healing. So you might have gone through some pain or trauma, and maybe caused by this person or by another situation in love. So this recovering stage, you're making sure that nobody interferes with that. So you're very, very defensive and very protective of yourself. Also, even though you show up as very combative with the Seven of Wands, the Temperance card is also telling me that you know how to be moderate if you want, how to be patient when a situation calls for it. And so you know that you have better chances to get your point across if you just put your fighting stick down and maybe listen to what the other person has to say and give them the benefit of the doubt. So your next card here is the King of Swords. The King of Swords energy radiates intellectual power. So you have clear thinking, your mind is clear, you know what's on your mind, and also you know what you want. The King of Swords has also high moral standards. So, I mean, the idea, the impression here is that you're not in for any games. You're not fooling around, you're not playing, and you're very serious, and maybe you expect those same qualities from your person. Now, let's pull a couple of clarifiers for the Seven of Wands. Alright, so Scorpio, what are you fighting against? What are you resisting? Why is there this defensive attitude? Okay, what kind of worries do you have? Okay, so let's see. All right, a couple of cards came out. So the moon, yes, I'll take this one not in the reverse, okay, as a clarifier. Okay, I'll take it upright. So the moon and the 8 of swords. Yeah, basically this person makes you feel anxious. You can't quite figure them out. There's something in them that you don't trust. Maybe they're not as straightforward as you would like them to be, and you might think they tell like half truths, or something does not add up here, in your perception of the situation at least. You're nervous, and that's why you're not surrendering to this relationship 100%. You're on the defensive. Two more clarification cards. For the King of Swords, we have the King of Cups and the Tower. Both these cards represent you, Scorpio, even though they show two different aspects of your energy. Scorpio, with the King of Cups, you have your emotions under control. So you're so not playing, you're so mature emotionally, you're so not playing, that if things take a certain direction, if things are not aligned, turn out not to be aligned with what you really want and with what you know it's your highest good, you're ready to let this tower fall and crumble. No problem with that. You just shake off the dust, rise, and go. So the feeling is that you know so well what you deserve that compromise is off the table, and it's either that or nothing. It's a very powerful stance. Yeah, you have two kings in your energy. So King of Swords and King of Cups means that you have mastered your thoughts and your emotions as well. So now let's take a look at your person's energy, and all right, yes, let's see. Temperance, the Four of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Sorry guys, I think the light is not really good. So here, the Temperance. Scorpio person is healing just like you, so they're trying to find balance. So you guys are both making an effort with these Temperance cards to smooth out the edges and sit at a table, if you will, and talk. However, Scorpio, currently your person is not feeling fulfilled with these Four of Cups. They look emotionally disappointed by what they're being offered, and maybe they were expecting something more or something different. Actually, they have a bit of a reckless energy about them with this Knight of Wands, and yeah, they show up as impatient, full of passion, definitely, but chaotic. It's as if they would like to do so much, galloping wildly towards you, or towards something that they want to achieve, that they want to do, but they try to be moderate. They try to cool down and to keep their impulsiveness in check. We need to pull a couple of clarifiers to see why they're disappointed. Why are they so disappointed? This one fell out immediately, the Ten of Pentacles. All right. So let's pull another one. A second clarification, card for clarification. The Ten of Swords. So we have two tens here, two extremes, but on opposite ends. With the Ten of Pentacles is the card of extreme stability, wealth, material fulfillment, a house, a family, a sense of safety. But at the same time, we have this Ten of Swords here. So it's like they were aiming at the jackpot. They ended up with a bunch of flies. So maybe this is the reason why they feel so dissatisfied. Something went wrong. Something didn't go according to plans, probably. This may have to do with the tower that you maybe brought about. And I wonder if they think that the reason why this dream did not come true is you. Because this is how they appear to be feeling. They feel betrayed. Do they feel betrayed by you? One more card to clarify your person's energy. So let's see. Too many. All right, this one fell out. The Lovers. Wow, well, with the Lovers, they seem to be wanting this. They want this. They want this relationship to happen. And they feel bad. They feel betrayed. They feel pain. There's a certain level of dissatisfaction in their energy, but they still want this to happen. The problem is, do they want to achieve this stability with you, or do they want this stability from you? Because in their energy, they're showing up as a Knight of Wands and not like, for example, a King of Pentacles. So they're aiming at stability, at a fulfillment that maybe they themselves are not able to offer. But nonetheless, they feel that someone else took that dream away from them with the Ten of Swords. All of this feels not just a bit immature, but also pretentious, if you will. Now let's get some more messages from the Zen Tarot by Osho. These cards are very spiritual, very metaphysical. So let's see what they have to say. The first one is about the opportunity, a new vision. So this is a major arcana, and in traditional tarot it corresponds to the Hangman. So this feels like a spiritual lesson. This relationship has brought about a new way of looking at things, a new way of seeing yourself, and even a new way of looking at the way a relationship should be, which is different from what it might have been like 2 or 3 years ago. And your world has changed, your consciousness has expanded, and you're capable of seeing the big picture, which is a big gift, I think. Let's take a look at the second one, which is the obstacle. All right, postponement. So your challenge is procrastination. Scorpio, what is it that you're not deciding? You postpone decisions because you're not sure. And it's a mind game. When you feel it's time, do it. Say that thing, make that call, meet that person, walk away, whatever this is. Don't second guess yourself. Don't look for endless confirmation. It's time to decide. Decide, you will be fine. All right, so the third card is what you should be aware of. It's a wonderful card, Innocence, which is a major arcana 19th, within the traditional tarot deck corresponds to the sun. So this is an invitation to look at things through the eyes of a child, with freshness and innocence. Which doesn't mean being naive or immature. In fact, in the picture we can see that there is a wise man, an old man, and it just means following your bliss. in the simplest and most authentic way, like a child would do. So what you should be aware of, Scorpio, you should be aware of the fact that happiness lies beyond all the opinions, the knowledge, the ideas that you have accumulated, or even the personality that you have built for yourself. So more than advice on the relationship, this card, in my opinion, suggests a philosophy, an approach to life. Now let's take a look at the probable outcome of this relationship, the Ten of Wands. Well, there is a possibility that this relationship is a burden to you. Things might get heavy or heavier. Maybe this is what you are fearing. And the reason why you're resisting with the Seven of Wands in your spread at the beginning of the reading. Nothing is set in stone, of course. My attention, though, is drawn again to the Innocence card and the happiness that this wise man is giving off. Happiness is what we want deep inside. We want to reach this state, all the things that we want, the relationships, the career, everything that we pursue. We pursue that because we want to reach that blissful state. So how do you attain this blissful, innocent state? When things feel heavy. Well, I think that you can go about it in two ways, and in my opinion, they're both equally valid, equally effective. And so either you drop the burdens, so you drop the situation, you walk away, you cut ties, whatever makes sense to you, or you stay, but you change your perception of it. In other words, you drop the opinions that you have about the situation, the partner, and the relationship. The choice is yours, and I don't think that there is a right or a wrong one. The important thing is that you recuperate that state of openness, of innocence, and appreciation. It's all about you, and it's all up to you. It's you who decide how it's going to end. Thank you, Scorpio, and see you the next time.